Hey, talking shitheads, it's Eddie, and I just want to let you know that before we start the show with our guest, the amazingly talented Iliza Shlesinger, we have no advertising, zero. Nobody fucking wants to advertise. If you want to advertise, send us an email, jimandeddy@yahoo.com. We get emails all the time, people going, yeah, I want to advertise. Then Monty, our sales girl, calls you, and you go, don't want to do it anymore. Don't know why, but if you want to, just fucking do it. Also, if you're a fan and you really like the show, we seriously contemplate quitting the show all the time because it costs money to do this, and we can't do it without you guys. So when you donate, we really do appreciate it. So go to our page. We're going to have all kinds of new stuff we're giving away: posters, T-shirts, DVDs, CDs, CDs, whatever. Just go there, donate. There's packages. We got a guy coming to the show, $1,000 donor. And he wants to donate in $100 plugs like every week. He's like, if I donate 10 times, I'm like, just give us $1,000 and we'll let you come. Anyway, so yeah, go to our website, jimandeddytalkshit.com. Jim's going to be March 23rd at the Borgata in Atlantic City. March 30th to April 1st, he's going to be at the Pittsburgh Improv, which is a great club. It's my home club where I started in Pittsburgh. April 6th, Canyon Club, Agora Hills. April 7th, we are both going to be at the April Foolishness, the Gibson Amphitheater. That is with Eddie Izzard and Bob Saget and who else is on? Felipe Esperanza and Jay Moore, Larry King. And you can get your tickets at, sold out. I'm going to be March 22nd to 24th in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Guess what? Not sold out. March 30th. I'm at San Francisco at Bimbo's 360 room with Owen Benjamin and Hal Sparks and Natasha Leggero, and it's sold out. April 6th, Burbank, Flappers, go there. April 7th, April Foolishness, and then the week after that, I think I'm in Las Vegas. I think. So go to my website, eddyif.com. Our guest, before you even hear her, I'm going to let her give her dates, even though you're going to want to go more after you hear her on the show. But Iliza, do you have anything you want to plug?
I'm going to be at the La Jolla Comedy Store this weekend, and then I'll be somewhere in Pennsylvania. Oh, and I'll be at Foxwoods Casino.
That's not in Pennsylvania.
It's in Connecticut. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And everything else got canceled because I'm shooting my show, but I'll also be at the Tempe Improv coming up. All my dates are on Iliza.com.
Iliza.com, you got that one.
Yeah, no one else spells their name in an annoying way like I do.
Wow.
And all my other dates that people were coming to were all canceled because of the projects I have. So there goes my paycheck.
So let's just start the show. Jason, before we do you have anything to plug?
I don't know.
No, start the show.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless, oh, their mouths. Jim and Eddie. Talk shit. Jim and Eddie.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talking Shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. Today we have no Jim Jeffries.
Why not?
Maybe Matt Devlin killed him
Why else?
because he's grumpy,
Why else?
because he's on a plane.
Are you worried that the show's going to fall apart without Jim?
Not anymore,
Why?
because it seems like everything's good.
No, that's not what I heard. I heard from a good source that you and Lilith believe that if Jim's sitcom gets picked up and Jim leaves the podcast, that it'll fall apart and it'll suck.
Well, why would he leave the podcast?
But let's just, why would you say that?
I didn't say that.
I heard it from a good source, one of your close friends.
Someone told me that he would leave the podcast when his show got picked up.
That I would leave?
No, that he would leave.
Well, what would happen if Jim left?
Well, you told me that you think he's going to leave when his show gets picked
No,
up.
what do you think would happen if Jim leaves?
I don't know.
What do you think, really?
It'd be turmoil and chaos.
But
Maybe.
Jason, aren't you the reason everybody listens to this show?
No, I'm just the talent.
Oh, all right.
I'm not the reason.
So it's another episode without Jim. If you listen to the last episode, we survived without him. Unless that's him. Jim,
No, that's
a lot of our fans listen to Jim.
That's a customer.
Really?
Yeah.
For you?
No.
For next door?
Yeah.
Oh, the coke dealer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cocaine dealer next door to us.
Everyone's got one.
Yeah, and all through the day we see people like honk. He comes out, he says hi to them, then he goes back inside. Why don't you make another enemy in the neighborhood, Jason?
Just tell him to stop honking.
Say his name.
Eddie Ift.
No, say his name.
Eddie Ift.
Say his name.
Eddie Ift.
Say his name.
Eddie Ift.
All right. Why don't you talk to our guest and interview her? Do an hour of power right away. No, don't look at this. Don't look at that. He's got her bio sheet that Farside wrote. Now go ahead and interview her.
Hi, everybody. This is Jason Hour. Here with Iliza
do your fucking show.
And welcome to the Hour of Power.
All right.
It's my intro. I can do it the way I want.
You want to change it?
Yeah.
Okay, change it.
I just did it.
That was terrible.
It was a
Jason,
It's a one-off,
in between
you know?
the taping of the last show and this show, Jason went outside with Devlin and smoked pot, and now he can't speak. Go ahead.
Hi, Iliza. How are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm good.
All right. So
What's her
Let's
name?
have it.
What's her name?
Iliza Shlesinger. Shlesinger.
Is that right?
No, that's fine.
Can you say it for me so I have it?
No, he said it right earlier.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening to
No,
him.
that's okay. You got the Iliza part right. You don't need to repeat the most unsexy last name ever created. It's all right.
That's not true.
It's pretty bad.
Taco is.
Yeah.
Face fuck's pretty bad. I don't know.
Furtado.
Furtado. Well, it's
But I got-
Portuguese or whatever.
My last name is like the time though. Like, oh, what time is it?
I don't know
How many
your
minutes
last
in an hour?
Your last name is Hour?
Hour, yeah.
Oh.
That's why they call it the Hour of Power.
Because if we told him when he's with a girl, he should say, "Are you ready for an hour of power?"
What girl's going to be like, yeah, a whole hour. Let's have sex for a whole hour. That's not going to get raw.
Jason,
Right? I don't.
He-
girls always want, like, let's go. No one wants to go that long.
He weirdly can go for a really long time.
I'd like to see the footage or it didn't happen.
He fucked a girl all night long, couldn't come. So he
Well,
went.
that's different.
Yeah, he couldn't come, and then why couldn't you come, Jason?
Well, and that night I thought it was because I had to go to the bathroom. I was
Yeah.
too embarrassed to go there, so I just
You just held it
in.
and didn't get off and looked weird
yeah.
for an hour.
You don't
Excellent
shit and come at the
decision.
same time.
What's
I
that?
You
don't
don't
know.
shit and come at the same time.
I know, but I think there's just maybe I was just tense.
Eliza, are you single?
I'm not.
Oh, because I was
Thank
gonna say
God.
Jason is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Dodge that bullet.
Barely.
Yes, barely. It skimmed the top of my head.
Do you feel his aura or hour?
You notice I'm sitting closer to you? Like, just,
She's leaning away from him. You do give off a creepiness.
let's see. The first thing out of your mouth was a story about how you couldn't come because you had to take a crap so bad
It
because you were
was-
fucking her for an hour.
It was coached out of me by my friend.
Coaxed out of you?
Coached.
Oh, you had someone in the bedroom with you
No,
besides her.
him.
I don't get in the bedroom with you.
Coaching means that he's there.
No, he coached the story out of me just now.
Coaxed.
No, he coached.
All right.
He's like my coach. You know, like
That's
Rocky. You lousy
It's
bum.
just, it's just the same. Shame
He's
I'm
like
not single.
You can coax, but he coaches too.
Yeah.
He coached me through CrossFit.
You did it once.
I did it
twice.
for 2 months.
No, you didn't do it for 2 months, Jason. You were there 4 times.
Yeah, but I did it out here.
This is your delusionary world.
No, I did. I went down to the sand pit by the weight pen.
He's gonna. Will you go on his new news show? He's gonna have a show. He's gonna have a crackhead do the news. Didn't you say that?
Well, I was gonna have like one of the correspondents be like a crackhead.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
and it's gonna be a
They
two-
love the news. They have a passion for hard hitting.
No, wouldn't you want to know what's going on down at the beach from a crackhead's perspective?
And it's gonna be a
No, why would he?
2 camera shoot.
I don't even talk to homeless people.
That's
You're
too
talking.
bad.
You're talking to one right now.
Are you one of them?
No,
Jason.
I'm not unhoused.
Jason.
I got a place.
Were you coached out of your house?
No, it's thrown.
Thrown,
Different.
excuse me.
Can you grip the microphone harder, Jason? Jason is sort of homeless.
No, this is great.
He doesn't own or rent.
I stay
home.
with a guy who's got MS right now.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice that you help.
Yeah,
him.
I do. I make him a latte every morning.
and then he's moving in with a gay man. That
I don't think he's gay.
You'll just
dude.
take whoever will have you.
No. This I'm renting a room.
Okay, so you're not homeless.
in
He's not
April.
homeless.
he lived on our couch for 6 months.
Everyone's
Yeah.
got a buddy that has to do that.
I went through some shit.
That's fine.
I'm back. I'm back. How's it going?
Yeah. That's fine. All right.
This is a good hour of power.
Thanks.
It's already begun.
He's been interviewing.
We've
him.
been
I
going.
barely felt you in me.
I know.
I just realized this is happening.
He hasn't even come yet.
Oh, you
It's
just
it's
wait.
emotional. It's not because
Emotional
I couldn't.
coming?
It's not because I
That's
couldn't.
what girls call crying.
It's not because I had to poo. It's because my heart's broken
Oh.
and I couldn't let go.
I'm sorry.
Here is your bio written by Farside, our intern, who is texting probably Todd Glass right now. Are you talking to Todd Glass?
Dear Todd, I love you.
He is an intern on Todd Glass's show too. Are you still on the Todd Glass show?
That's where I'm going after this.
To do
let's
Todd's
hurry
show.
up. No, I'm just
Oh.
kidding. I don't know where he does his show.
Farside does his show too.
Your leg. Sorry.
She's talking to her dog. Liza's a little obsessed with her dog.
It's beyond.
It's really
sick.
creepy.
I live alone.
Look at Duke. He's
Duke's the most depressed dog in the world. If you put a shotgun and figure out a way for Duke to pull the trigger, Duke would do
It's
it.
looking at my dog like, is the furniture moving? Is that a cat?
No, it's looking at your dog going, I wonder what it's like to live in the same home and get fed on a regular basis and not have to eat my asshole to try to kill myself.
Hey, have you seen him though? He looks great, doesn't
No,
he?
he looks great.
Why, have you had the cone on him?
No, he doesn't eat the cone anymore.
Why?
Aw.
Is he happy with the MS man?
Yeah, he loves the MS guy.
Dog a lot. Yeah.
All right, let me read your bio that Farside wrote. Iliza is the youngest person to win the title of Last Comic Standing, and that reminds me of my old cinematography teacher. Don't worry, she was a cool teacher, and you're both very attractive women.
You wrote this?
Farside,
wrong
our
with you?
intern.
Is there something? I thought you were like smart.
It's
No,
the
but like, is
glasses.
this-
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's great.
She, and then in parentheses, Iliza, can be seen...
Your cinematography teacher can be seen.
can be seen on Comedy Central Presents, as well as the documentary I Am Comic. You want to get that plug in because Jordan, she's the host of CBS dating show Excused, where she can act as a grammar police for stupid, attractive women and help a couple of crazy bitches fuck up a bunch of dudes. It's about to start. It's the second season, so it must be pretty good. We should all watch it together.
Oh, that was cute. That's like refrigerator worthy.
Yeah.
That was good.
We'll cut it out for you. And then Ray Roy just gave the edit. He said, Iliza also just finished shooting the new Diablo Cody film with Russell Brand and Octavia Spencer. Why wouldn't you have picked that up, Farside? That's kind of important.
No, what's important is that your cinematography teacher and I share a lot in terms of gender.
She will be shooting a late-night talk show pilot for VH1 and will have just come from shooting her web series, The Weekly News,
Today.
which is the longest-running web series on the internet. People can see it at www.thestream.tv/weekly.
WEAKOI.
I was just going to say,
Oh, yeah, because it's...
how the fuck does anybody find this with that web address?
Well, you can go to the stream, and usually my picture pops up first.
So you just click that.
You can click that because it only got a couple other shows, but that's, it's not the...
Okay, how many cameras on your shoot there on that show that you do?
Maybe that are just on me. There's 2, and then we have my chat tech, my like sidekick girl. She's got 1
Okay,
on
my
her.
question is one of those just like a handy cam that a friend gave you that you carry around with
Is
you
this
all day?
where you come back into
and
the
then,
story?
Yeah, and then the other one an iPhone
No.
because Jim was throwing out all his shit when he moved out of my house, and he found a camera from I'd say 1996, and he gave it. It was like a high 8 Super 8 camera.
Oh, okay.
Jason's been carrying it around filming things. What have you
That's
been
very
filming?
punk rock.
It's got like a 30 gig hard drive in it.
Sweet.
It's not too bad.
Oh yeah, you
30
should.
gig.
Is
It
it on?
shoots
It's on
in like
high
780 or something like that.
780 DP?
Not even.
No.
Yeah, it does.
Nope.
Terry
No.
set it up, man. My friend said.
Oh, he converted it. 'Cause
No.
No such thing as 780 back then.
But Eddie's exaggerating about the camera. It's actually not that bad.
it is bad.
It's
And
not
is it
that
on
old.
high? Is it on 8 mil? Is it on mini DV tapes or is it
No, it's
high 8?
It's hard disk.
hard disk.
It's all just hard disk.
But let me
and-
ask you
and
this.
Saying hard
SD.
disk on a video camera from 1996.
Yeah, it's not that old. That's what I'm saying. He's
Jason,
exaggerating.
does an iPhone shoot better?
The new one does. But the new one's like fucking sick though.
So he carries around this big camera.
it's little. It's this fucking big.
Well, I'll have to see it because
you have it with you?
One of you is a
No.
liar.
Um,
I feel like it might be you.
nope,
No?
trust me. I got pictures of it. I'll show you.
It's not high def, but
I
it's
took enough.
780.
I could guess it's not
You
high
can,
def.
you can go to our website,
But it's not that bad.
jimandedytalkshow.com. You can see pictures of Jason
See
filming.
pictures of a camera.
I took pictures of him filming today.
Aw,
but
he's
this
making
is going to
art.
be his new show. He's going to film with that camera and then the...
Between his filming and your writing skills, you could put together a whole kindergarten expose and just have the parents come and.
You know,
be
that's
like,
a
"I paid
good
for
buy
this."
group.
Huh?
Kids stuff. Like if we could appeal to that
Yeah,
market.
you totally appeal
yeah.
to kids. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you should go that route. Just walk up to a kid and be like, "I hear that you're in my demographic. This is my video camera."
Does anybody let
don't
kids
live
around
anywhere.
you?
Yeah,
Do you even see kids?
I'm great with
I
kids.
never see kids.
I never
in
see
LA.
kids, especially here. No, I don't
Oh, are
want
you
them.
kidding, dude? They're all around your neighborhood
He
now.
knows where they are.
No, like in the last.
I went to this website. I registered. I found all the
No, in this neighborhood is becoming like total
Kid-friendly.
family. No, like
Yeah.
there's families. Like you got people all around you now complaining about how you put your trash cans out. And like 5 years ago, there was just stabbings going on back there.
Yeah. okay,
There was
that's
almost a
fair.
stabbing in our last episode.
I have a drug dealer on my block too.
Do you?
know.
Is he a
It's
good
not
one?
just you.
Is it cocaine or marijuana?
Ooh, I don't know. But what I do know is that he has a ground floor apartment, and at any point into the day, the window is open, and they've got like a piece of cardboard that they put in, and there's always random, I'm just going to say it, Latino men at the window.
Shh, there's two of them
Sorry.
here.
No, it is. And
That one's a halfie.
And they talk into the window, and then they leave, and the guy's got a surveillance camera there, and he's always got a new car. So he's obviously, I wish he would just be, I don't know, just a little bit more clandestine about it, because like it's obvious that you're dealing a lot of drugs.
Jason, you used to deal drugs, right? Oh, I shouldn't have talked about that.
I don't
on the
know.
podcast. Should we delete that out? Should we delete that?
I think
Everyone's-
that wouldn't be good, man. I don't think that's like good for anyone to have that.
Were you planning
like
on
that,
running for office? I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
I ran for office once.
What? Not from an office.
No.
I mean, for office.
No, Eddie, I've never dealt drugs.
Yeah.
You dispensed legal medicinal marijuana, correct?
No, I have not.
I thought you did.
No, I've never dispensed anything. Because that's illegal.
Certainly not cum. Not an hour.
That's it's illegal to
Good night,
dispense it in any way unless you're a registered care provider or one of those cooperatives.
Aren't you now a registered care provider with the MS guy?
No, I'm not.
Is he allowed to smoke marijuana?
Yes.
Does he have his card?
Yes.
So because he has MS.
No, we're just allowed to have, between the two of us in there, we're allowed to have up to a pound legally, I think.
He gave me that about 20 minutes ago.
Did he give it to you? Or did it fall off of him?
It fell off his beard.
Did you dispense that to Devlin? Devlin's holding a bud that
I didn't give him anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
you legally dispensed that to him or illegally?
He must have just picked that up off
You're
the
a
table.
dealer.
No, I'm not.
You're a dealer,
Part of the
Jason.
problem.
I
He's a
did not.
philanthropist.
Do you have a cardboard door?
No,
You
I don't
don't
have
have
a door.
I want to show the picture of Jason filming. I want to show his camera so Iliza doesn't think I'm lying. Yeah. Here, unhook. Here's the picture of Jason.
It's not a bad camera. It's more recent than DV. It's not DV. It's better than that.
Okay, you don't have to qualify it. I'm sure it's a lovely piece of machinery.
You know, when you don't have a shovel, you use your hands, right?
What? Yeah, I feel like you know that because it's happened. That's not so bad. It looks digital.
It is.
Eddie's
So
n-
you lied to me.
he's
This
an-
guy was honest. Black is white. Up is down.
Why would I lie to you?
You got one of those faces.
Hey,
No.
Jesse's here. It's
I do
about time.
not.
Marathon
You're so
man.
You got a
mean.
sweet face.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi. Here, you lied big time. That is obviously a digital camera.
Jesse, you know cameras. How old is this camera that Jason's been
That could even have a touch screen.
filming his new TV show?
No, it's got a laser
Oh,
activated
yeah, it's got a
screen.
whole thing. Yeah, that's fine.
That's not too bad.
It shoots in what?
780.
Okay.
Yeah, you made it sound like he had like a VHS recorder.
It looks like it.
No, it doesn't.
That would be
That's
cool,
fine.
though.
And he carries a big bag with it.
No, everything you say from now on, because you made me doubt him. This sweet soul.
That's the bag that goes with it.
They should have bags. What's wrong with that bag? Oh, it's one of those igloo coolers. It's not for it.
It holds a lot of stuff.
Holds all my pot that I don't dispense. All right, it's just pictures of him now. That's great. There's nothing you're going to do to convince me that camera's not fine.
That's what I do. I just follow him around and take pictures of him all day long.
Poor guy. No wonder he's paranoid.
No, he's paranoid for other reasons. That's his marijuana problem.
I don't have a problem.
No, you don't have a problem at all. You just haven't had a job in 3 years.
That's not
Is this
true.
an intervention?
Yeah, well, we've tried that. We've tried that. How many sit-downs have we had?
I don't even know this guy.
Nobody does, but he's the talent.
Yeah.
Right, the talent. Yeah. You should get a robe made with that.
Well,
on
you
the
know,
back.
I remodeled a house in February.
What house?
Twitchies.
Just someone's?
I,
The MS guy? Oh.
No, I gutted a 900 square foot guest house in
Do you have any
February.
work? Do you have any work you need done at your place?
I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
handy.
You should totally come over. I should give you tools and be in a room with you alone. This would be great. After an hour, I'd be like, this isn't happening. Yeah.
He builds things.
Actually, I did make something today.
What'd you make?
Okay, so this is eyes might roll back in your head, but you can take a piece of metal, like a magnet board, and you take your makeup and you glue magnets to the back of your makeup. Instead of it sitting on your counter, you stick them to the board, so all your makeup's on the wall.
That all our listeners just slit their throats.
No, it was a craft project. I had to get a level, I had to get a hammer, and in the night, everything fell off the fucking board and smashed onto the ground, and now there's makeup all over my carpet. So you can come clean the carpet. don't read into that. You can just come clean the regular carpet. That was my big crafty project.
Wait, but more importantly, what kind of hair coloring do you use? You don't color your hair at all?
I don't do it. I'm not poor.
Do you know what? do you know what kind your hairdresser uses?
Why would I talk to her?
This show's all about love and caring.
See,
and
Jason's. You still work for Eva. You still work for Eva, right?
Yeah, I still help out.
He works for an international hair care company where he's an international distributor. What are you, marketing rep?
I do the marketing. I write the copy.
For a hair care company, and so if he can hook you up with hair coloring.
Dirty hair color. I don't want that. I have my own. I go to every girl has a place.
Yeah, they're very.
I don't mean to melt off your
like
listeners'
religion.
wieners, but girls are very. Picky about it.
No. Our listeners have a good understanding of hair color, I think now.
Why?
Because I've told them.
So they listen. You're assuming they listened.
I think so.
Yeah. No, I'm okay, but thank you for that.
They're called listeners. Isn't that
You
what
got me
doing?
there.
They're not listening.
What is this CBS dating show you're doing?
It's called Excuse. This is our second season. It is not on CBS, contrary to the bio. It is CBS syndicated. So that means CBS makes it. Don't go looking on CBS.
Is it like a telepictures kind of thing?
No,
it's
no
on
CBS.
Okay.
CBS distributed, and it's on KCAL 9 here, and it's syndicated, so it's on every channel in every city. I couldn't tell you which ones. You can go to the website. And so it's it's the same people that did Blind Date.
Okay, that's
so they pretty much let me loose on these people, and we've made it. We made it funny.
Jim and I send Jason on dates often, and
Thank God you're here.
Yeah, and so we're sending him. We sent him on a date recently where he went on a date with a hooker.
She's not a hooker.
She was a hooker.
That's not a hooker.
We
She
got her
probably wasn't a hooker.
We got her on a website where you buy them.
That's anyone's on those.
Oh, but we had to pay money. He paid $160.
Roses or money?
Money.
Okay.
So
What website?
What would you bid?
Is that really
Yeah.
WWYB?
What's it called?
What's your price or something?
What's your price?
Can we see it? Can we pull it up on the monitor?
Show the girl we sent him on the date with. So we sent him on a date.
Look at you.
She's talking to her dog again. This is his girl that he went on the date with.
I just can't see from very far away. She's really pretty. Is that a man?
No, but
Come here.
but he's done that too.
Get down. Someone make her get down.
She's talking
Stick
to Jason.
your hand up there.
Hey, get down.
What's wrong with this girl? With Dana?
She went out with Jason for $160.
I think most women that were homeless would do that.
She's not homeless.
She needs something. There's something. She was raped. Something.
She's really a black
Hey,
dude.
she says, let's laugh. And you know what? That's what we did.
I like how there's a woman who prostitutes herself, but then has the audacity to put non-smoker. Like, you'll fucking smoke whatever I want you to smoke, you whore. On my show, the girls, like, sometimes we'll get women of questionable character, and they make a big deal about kissing.
On a reality show, women of questionable character.
It's weird, but like they'll come out and be like, I don't kiss on a first date, and I'll go upstairs and I'll Google them, and you'll see a picture of them like getting rammed in the beehole, and I'm like, but don't kiss on a first date.
Yeah.
That's out of the question. It's happened only once.
I can't believe you just said beehole. That's so dirty.
Well, I just felt I should level it out because
we go to the extreme on the show.
Yeah.
No, Jim's not here. Jason,
Yes.
will you go on her dating show?
Sure.
Can we get him on,
No, he
please?
will not.
Please.
No, I don't.
Please.
Yes, go ahead, fill out an application at excusetv.com. You can. There's an application.
Is there a chance? But I mean,
How old are you?
39.
I do think there's a cutoff. 38 and 11 months. Isn't it? Doesn't say like apply or something. There it is.
Is that you up there with the feather blown hair? It looks like you're like standing in front of a fan.
That's what it looks like when it's not dirty.
You need an address.
Just do the just do the consensual sex.
Just put
cottage.
right behind you.
Just right without a door.
Come here. Stop it. Stop messing with that dog.
No, I do the podcast on Mondays. I can't be available then.
Driver's license or ID number. You don't have that. You're off the grid.
Do you have a passport?
No, I have a driver's
Do you have
license.
a passport?
It's expired.
Have you left the country?
I was born out of the country.
Where were you
And
born?
then did you ever
Panama.
Did you ever leave again?
Then we moved to Germany for a while. I kind of grew up there until I was 4.
That was a lot of growing up.
Well,
Occupation is
You grew up
mandatory
fast
too.
and hard in Germany.
Is that where you met the Pringles guy
No.
in the camps?
No, that was in Ohio.
All right, occupation. Oh, you're fucked there.
Make sure you put he brings his own video camera.
Entrepreneur.
Should put that.
That's not my occupation.
Emergency contact. Put Devlin. is there any way you could have some pull and maybe get him on the show?
Yes.
Okay.
But I won't.
Why? Do you know how fun it would be to have Jason on that show?
Okay, fill out the thing, and I'll tell my cousin works
Hey.
in casting. So
Retardo, do it like right, okay?
no, we really want you to fill it out.
Don't.
No, we've put Jason on these things before, and it doesn't. First, we put on Match.com.
Hey, that girl liked me.
Didn't work out.
And we had
Ooh,
fun.
you sound like a rapist. I'm sorry. It's no offense to you,
No,
but that's
no,
like
I'm talking
famous
about the
final words.
No, I'm talking about the hooker.
Liked me.
We actually had fun.
Paid to like you.
You say I didn't do good, but we had a fun time.
I asked you about rape once, and what did you say? You said, I know I look like I could rape. If I was in prison, I'd be on the top of the food chain. I could rape men
I was
or
on
women.
drugs and drunk and fucked up.
Never.
He said I could rape men or women.
Or women.
Just kidding.
Like, men came first, and then he was like, oh, yeah.
Also, I'm not a fag.
Yeah.
Women too. I'll rape anyone. Equal opportunity.
I didn't say I would.
But you could. You'd be
If I had to.
But
When
if-
you're inside, you got to survive, man. You gotta do what you got to
When
do.
you're inside a dude's butthole,
it's like
or
fuck
like
or
when
be
you're inside
fucked,
jail.
man.
Is that how it goes in prison? Fuck or be fucked?
I think so. I don't
like-
know.
I don't
So when
know.
you get to prison the first day, would you just start fucking everyone so that they don't get you?
Dude, this guy's crazy. Come here.
Would you get to them before they get to you?
Be like, we weren't gonna fuck you. Be like, I'm gonna.
Watch this. How would you rape a guy in prison?
I'm not gonna.
Just explain it. Explain what you would do.
No.
You're gonna need over an hour.
This just creates intent. You know, like if it ever happened, and then you go, "Oh, look, he said it."
No, not if you do a disclaimer. Do a disclaimer before
It's
it.
premeditated.
Just say, this
There's
is-
usually ruining future defense for me. No.
This is all hypothetical.
My
fifth,
name-
fifth,
Jason,
Fifth Commandment.
Jason, you're in prison. You know you get fucked or you fuck them. How do you do it?
Well, first you let them start to rape you.
Okay.
And when they're inside, you squeeze really fucking,
On your butt
and then
cheeks.
that's when you fight back.
You rip
After
off their
they've
dick
already,
with your
they're-
butthole.
when they let their guard down.
Is that what you're saying? You
He's
rip
he's
off his
doing
dick
it.
with your butthole.
Yeah.
He's doing the prison rape rope-a-dope. Go until it hurts, and then make him bleed.
But then you're gonna kill him. If you rip off his
You're
penis,
not worried
you
about
killed
killing
him.
somebody, Eliza. if
You
just
should be.
Fucking rape them, are you?
Would,
No, because then you'll be in jail the rest of your life.
no, he's in. You're in for the
Oh,
rest
for
of your
life?
life.
Oh,
You're in
okay.
for life.
Yeah.
They found out you've been selling drugs to children that you've been molesting.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, you're creating the whole.
Yeah, this isn't hypothetical anymore.
Or you could choose the mystery door.
I'll take the mystery
He's
door.
not good
Mystery
with
doors,
doors.
you got to rape a dude until you die. Until he dies. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have chosen mystery door. It was a horrible mystery door.
Well,
Just choke him.
yeah. If it's
I watch Lock Up on MSNBC. You guys watch that show? Especially when they do the women's one. I get nervous if I watch it too much that I will end up there, like because you project so much.
Oh, I'm terrified of going to jail. That's my biggest fear in
I
the
don't
world.
go to jail, and I've snapped before, and I always like it only takes that one person where you're at your wits end and you're like fuck this, and then you're like I shouldn't have killed that person. It was an accident with your car or something, and they deserved it. Now you're in jail with these maniacs.
Yeah, well, I don't even care about the maniacs. I'm claustrophobic. So, like, on the Alcatraz tour, I couldn't go in the fucking cell. And they're like, just go in there. I'm like, nah, I won't even go in
See,
there.
I don't want to go to jail because I'm a picky eater.
I wouldn't care about that.
That sounds so gross. That's not what I meant. I look at what they eat, and they have like bologna sandwiches and just white trash food, and I would go on hunger strike.
dude in that tent city, all they get is vending machine food.
They should. Pigs.
No, I mean people are in there for traffic violations and shit.
Where?
Don't violate traffic.
In Arizona,
Yeah,
in the
Arizona.
tent city,
No.
this guy is Sheriff Joe. He's insane.
No, he's not insane. And I'll tell you something else. It's not a traffic violation. It's one of several, or you did something egregious. You don't go to jail for.
DUIs, first offenses.
A friend of mine got a
Well,
first
that way you'll
offense
never go
DUI.
back.
He did 45 days. I went to
And
him.
and here, yeah, I have a
Don't
friend who
live
was
in
there.
Arizona.
No, they get people in. They go for California tags big time. Like, but I know a guy that was in there for 60 days, and he said that during the daytime it's so fucking hot from the sun,
Yeah.
and then all the beds are iron, right? Frame. They heat up,
Yes.
so basically you go insane because you're insomnia. You can't sleep the whole time you're in there because it's like the conditions are fucking horrible.
I just feel left out because I don't know anyone that's been in prison.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
So
Speaking of which, I was out and I'd done a show, and I was with a friend of mine from high school who is now a DA. And I'm at the bar, and I'm talking to some dude who was at my show, and he goes, hey, fun show, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, holy shit! And I go, what? He goes, I'm up for 4 felonies right now. And I go, what? He goes, yeah, I got 4 felonies. I got court on Monday, and my DA is right there. That's who's prosecuting me. And I go, her? That's my friend. I go,
Uh-oh.
hold on. I'll see what I can do.
Oh my God.
So I go over and I'm drinking. We're getting wasted together, my friend from high school. And I go, that dude's a cool guy. Don't fucking. And she's like, oh my. She goes over and starts talking to him. And they like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. So then she comes back. And I go, now you have to fuck him. You have to. It'll be the best story ever if you two get drunk together, fuck. Then he has his trial on Monday. And at the trial, he thinks he's going to get off because you two fucked.
Because he got off.
But you look at him and you just go, you sucked. And you throw the book at him and send him away to
Horribly
prison.
irresponsible story. I can't. Did she?
No.
Okay.
But so then she was like, I was like, what's the deal? And he got arrested like with tons and tons of marijuana plants and everything. I was like, oh, fuck, you don't give a shit about that. And I was like, what's the least he can get? And she's like, oh, we can drop it to the. I'm like, you got to do that. So I go over to him and I'm like, I think I worked it out. And the trial was today, so I got to find out.
Text her.
I got to find out. Yeah, I've got to find out what happened to him. I hope I got the fucking guy off.
That's funny soundbite.
You got me, Jason. Here,
That's why
do you have
he's
my
the
phone?
talent.
Oh, let's find out if the guy, what he got. I hope she doesn't go
I want
like
to get a soundboard, Eddie. I hope I got the guy off. I hope I got the guy off. I hope I got the guy off.
because I'm
No, the
really,
amount
I'm
of-
really worried
Oh,
that I
chihuahuas
could.
that are around.
This
Yeah.
is like fuck.
Because all these families went and got chihuahuas for their kids,
Yeah, she's
not
got
realizing
chihuahua.
that chihuahuas can be like total shits and like they're not good pets for kids. So all these chihuahuas, all these chihuahuas went to the pound, man. Like after the Beverly Hills, it's like could be like the Beverly Hills Chihuahua incident of Los Angeles.
What do they do with them?
Chihuahua gate.
Well,
Chihuahua
some
gate.
of them
Yeah.
turned into half breeds, I guess.
Chihuahua gate.
Others were probably thrown in ovens.
half breed.
Is that a half breed?
Does
What kind of
anybody
dog is
does
that?
anybody know
Half-breed.
does anybody know Wink Martindale?
Yeah, he used to host Tic Tac Toe.
Yeah, I was on an airplane once. I'm sitting next to him, and I saw his ticket. That I was like, I know this guy. And I look down, I see his ticket. It's Wink Martindale. I'm like, holy fuck, this is Wink Martindale. So I tried to talk to him. He was mad, ignored me. Then some woman wanted off the plane. Did you ever see somebody try to get off a plane after the doors are closed?
Yeah.
Everybody is yelling at her. The whole plane, because we want to take
Sit
off.
down, ma'am.
Yeah, and everybody's yelling, and all of a sudden, Wink Martindale just looks over at me. He goes, "Would somebody get this cunt off this plane?" And I'm like, "You are fucking awesome, Wink." So we bond over that. He goes, "Get me a drink." Wink and I start drinking. We start talking. He tells me he's got something like 17 chihuahuas, and every one of them is named after one of his game shows.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This was like a year ago. No, maybe 2.
He had
Is he
17
dead?
game
Is he
shows.
dead?
He looks dead. Yeah.
No, see, go look. See how many dogs he has. Who has 17 dogs?
Go to Wink Martindale's
Do you match
dogs.com.
your nail polish to your iPhone cover?
No.
Okay.
First of all, it's a BlackBerry. Second of all, no. Just got it.
Don't you have? You've got a good career. Why do you have a BlackBerry?
Because I'm an adult.
No,
Yes.
that doesn't go anymore.
What?
That needs to work.
I got a whole bit based on it. I hope it goes.
No, that iPhone is
For
amazing.
No. It is an amazing piece
Toy.
of machinery.
It's a toy.
It's a toy. I only need my phone for a calendar and an alarm clock and texting. And I like to feel the keys.
You don't ever call someone?
Never. Never called. I have no friends. I don't know how I got booked here.
Because I saw you at the Improv and I was like, oh, she'd be funny on the show. And then you ducked out. Like I waved to you and you were like, oh, no.
Can I tell you about that, by the way? I can't see from very far. I can't see that. Like, I can barely make out I can't even make that out.
Why don't you wear contacts?
Because fuck 'em. And
Laser.
I can see large objects. And so I felt bad because you waved and I couldn't see who you were. And then it clicked because I think I got closer to you. And I always feel bad because I always look like I'm either glaring at someone or ignoring them. I just can't see faces from that far away. So I felt bad about that.
Did you hear that, Matt?
What?
No,
She can't-
I'm giving a mean
She
look
can't
too.
see faces from far away.
I can't see a lot of things. But
Why did you just Rain Man that? Why are you shaking about, moving back and forth?
Oh, it feels good on my hand with my elbow when I do this.
You have the habits of a crazy person. He's a crazy person.
He is a crazy
your friend.
person. Yeah, not a friend. He's a
You're inhabited.
You railed me last week about being your friend. Are you my friend, Jason? Are we friends?
Was that?
And I conceded that we were friends.
Was that last week or
conceded.
today?
It was last week.
No, it was today.
Because Jim was here. Don't you remember? It was Jim and you.
Jim is just came
No,
from the
I'm
airport.
I'm always rolling tape, dude.
I want to. I want to get back to you raping someone.
I don't want to rape anybody.
But I
Please,
wanna
can we
hear
stop?
What you would do if you did rape?
I just said,
How would you rape Iliza?
look.
I don't like that.
You know what? Here's the deal,
It would
dude.
not go down that way.
I don't want to think about it
What would you do with the dog first to get to her?
Why is this happening?
because, look, when you think about
I'd hit
something,
her over the head with the dog.
I just don't want to travel down that path.
What do you mean?
I don't want to put my mind there.
Okay. Do it anyway.
I don't know.
Don't do
If
it.
you
Because then everybody, no.
on the last episode, you showed us how you'd kick my face off.
I'm okay
and
with
then-
that. I don't want to rape anybody though. Rape is like horrible. Like, you know, I've been close.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
I've been close with people that have been raped, and I'll tell you what.
I think I've been close to raping. That's
No, I'm just saying as far as like the damage
Yeah,
that
it's
it
not
does
fun.
to a person. I have a shit ton of empathy for people that are victimized in that way.
Okay,
and I don't
Farside-
want to joke about it.
Farside has a rape fantasy. We're gonna give you.
Oh, I'll rape Farside. That's okay. I take it back.
How-
Farside, where are you?
How would you rape Farside?
Oh shit. He'd
Get
go
him in the
down
belly
quick and
button.
easy, dude.
How would you do it though?
I'd just trip him.
And then what?
He'd fall down.
And then how you get his
That-
pants off?
Dude, when he falls down, he's pretty much kind of stuck there.
Right.
Right? So, like, and his pants
Did
are
he
always
fall in?
half falling off, anyways.
Uh-huh.
So it's all the work's done. Gravity and the fact that he can't keep his pants
Would you
up.
pull his pants all the way off, or would you leave him like half the way down?
do half. It's more.
You could probably get a good amount of penetration with just like the top of his crack. Because it's.
You're projecting a lot into that.
And then how many pumps would it take you?
With him,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You can't have this.
not many.
Farside's not in the room, by the way. He
Because she
just
got
got
the
back
water.
and has
Yeah.
no idea what's going on.
Would you pump? Wait, but would you be able to come with him?
Yeah, because I'm angry at him.
Willingly, though.
See, I would lure you in. I'd be like, hey, little boy, come on. Let me read some more of your writing. We've got a whole room that wants to hear about it. Come on in and let's hear your weird comparisons. You'd be like, okay.
Do you like
Take
candy?
your pants off. Yeah.
Wait, he looks like a little boy with his glasses on. Take your glasses off. Take your glasses
Don't
off.
do this to me.
Take your
Superhero.
glasses off.
Oh, what a man! The burly man.
You're so sexy, dude.
Looks
Oh
like
my.
Devlin with his glasses off. It's amazing how you just get burly and rugged.
You wanted to know where you were getting raped? You're getting raped in the back fat.
Oh my God, that is so gross.
April Macy named this the Rape Cottage because she came here and she's like, I couldn't find this place. And then I went down Rape Alley, and then there was like a Rape Alley, another one, and all of a sudden I get to the Rape
Sounds like
Cottage.
an Edith Bunker.
Have you heard April? Yeah, you want to get the puss, you better buy me a sandwich. Are you friends with April Macy?
Friendly. I don't.
Friendly?
I mean, we don't hang. I've only met her twice.
Oh, really?
Nice girl. I mean, when-
April's funny.
yeah. I liked. We were the only two comics that showed up for the I Am Comic movie premiere, thinking we were both gonna have a bigger part in it. I'm only in it for one scene,
Oh.
and they continue to credit me.
That's Farside's friend. He's
Yeah.
a nice
no,
guy. Though. Great guy.
Yeah, no, he's great. But we showed up. No one else was there from the film, and so she and I bonded over that.
He came and did the podcast one night and was just like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize what I walked into. This is
A rape
yeah,
conversation.
yeah." He's like, "Well, I mean, we do more
Get
than
out
that.
of here. I'm just kidding.
We do more than rape conversation. We've had a lot of really interesting things going. We had Ben Glebe and Jim had an eating competition while we showed videos of starving African children.
But for me, you chose the rape.
I didn't.
For me, it was, let's
went
just do the
down
rape.
that path. It's a good feeling when there's 8 guys in the room and 1 girl. It just feels like that's what it naturally has to be.
And
And
an Armenian.
Lalit doesn't matter because she's been raped
It's awful.
mentally.
Oh, who hasn't? Oh,
Yeah.
We all watch reality TV.
But Lalit asks for it. She's the one that's like she would like it.
No, I enjoy it.
Being
Well,
mentally
That's
raped.
her fantasy.
What has
means.
this
One of my
Her
conversation
fantasy
devolved to?
her fantasy is being raped.
Stop.
While I'm sleeping.
Is it?
Yeah,
What?
I know.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet though.
And you wonder why.
That's why
I
she
haven't
does.
found that
You
special
wonder why
guy.
why Jason has figured out how to break into your building. I one time went over to Lilith's and she was supposed to film something for us.
Is this
and I
about
cou-
rape?
I couldn't get in. Couldn't get in. I see him find this way that you like trigger the door.
Because I saw the little gangsters do it.
and he can break into her building.
Oh yeah.
good
No,
to
they
know.
fixed it though. I told her to complain to the manager and
They
fix
haven't
it.
fixed it.
But while it was not fixed, I used it sometimes.
I like that he used that. He knows my gate code. He won't use the gate code, but he'll unlatch the door.
He
from
knows
the
your
top.
fantasy.
It's more adventuresome than.
Sounds great.
So this was a good episode. No. I had asked you, what year did you win Last Comic Standing?
2008.
2008. Were you the last one?
Well,
Do they still do it?
no, they did it 1 year after me, but nobody watched it, so everyone thinks I was the last one to win.
Really?
But there was one more,
Who won?
Felipe Esparza.
Oh, Felipe. Yeah.
But
I like Felipe a lot.
I do too. He's a nice guy. To be fair, it was not done as well. Like the last year, there you could tell they were like, "Oh, let's just get this done." They did it like a soundstage in Glendale, 100 people in the audience, including most of my family. So, but he came after me.
Yeah, I did it the second year they ever did. I did it the first year. I walked in and I didn't know what was going on. I just went. I thought it was an audition, and they were filming. And I called my manager. I go, why are they filming in an audition?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I don't know. And I go, why is everyone filming? I go, they're filming. They've got cameras at an audition. And they were making us sign release forms. And I go, I'm not signing.
He didn't tell you what it was. He
No
just, like,
idea.
sent you in.
He was just like, oh, you're supposed to get over to NBC right now, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like Madison Square Garden. I'm like, why is NBC at Madison Square Garden? And I just gotten off a plane, so I go there. And I go, I don't feel comfortable getting filmed for an audition and signing a release. And they started yelling at me. They're like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out then. And I'm like, because I guess a lot of people, that was the first year, a lot of people were like, I'm not doing this shit.
Burn my material on
So
this.
then everybody left, and then the guys that were on it made like 10 grand a night, and everyone was like, I wish I was on it.
It's over, and it was so long ago. But I always find it funny how so many comics like crap on it, and they're like, I would never do it. It's like you would if you got on.
Everyone did it.
Everyone
Everyone's
did it,
done
and there's no downside to it unless you suck. Then your career sucks.
Yeah.
But anybody that's done it that worked hard got a lot out of it.
You either won or you hate it.
It's really true, and I had to go on tour with the people who didn't win, and it was I'm a tougher woman for it.
Who'd you tour with?
You wouldn't even know their names.
Really?
They're dead now.
Who's here?
Power Hour fucking raped them,
Oh.
and they're asleep with a latch
Come
thing
on,
that opened up.
who was with you that year?
On the tour,
Yeah.
Louis Ramey.
I know Lou Ramey.
Yeah,
He's a
I
good
like
guy.
Louis. This kid named Jeff Dye. This
I
kid
know
named
Jeff Dye.
Marcus.
Jeff
who-
Dye's got the hot Playboy chick.
Yes, he does have
Yeah.
a Playboy girlfriend. This kid named Marcus, who I don't think anyone.
Knows or should.
He doesn't. He lives in like another state. And this bald British guy named Jim Tavares.
I know Jim too. I used to work with him in the UK.
Yeah, we'll get them all on a bus and see how friendly they are. Do 6 months
traveling,
after.
traveling with comics is the worst thing in the whole world unless they're your closest friends.
And you can become. I don't even talk about that experience, but in general, it's always tough because we all need attention. That's why we're comics. Anyone that says different is a liar or doesn't know why they're doing this. You need attention on some level. And there's alphas and betas, and I'm not the kind of person in general, like at any show or anything, where I'm going to be jumping up and down, like, oh my God, pay attention to me. So I tend to become a shrinking violet because there's only so much energy in the room.
But I heard on that tour, you just kept going, but I'm the winner.
Don't look at my tattoo. No, but so just with comics in general, you never know. Like sometimes they're funny and sometimes they're just exhausting. Like,
Sometimes.
Sorry.
Jim and I lived here together for 3 years.
It'll either make you best friends but even like at festivals and stuff, I always think comics, I always like walk up to a group and like, hey guys, it's like a high school lunchroom all over again.
Everybody thinks, you hang out with a bunch of comics, it'll be the most funny, best
Most
place to-
nerve-wracking thing ever.
It's terrible. Everyone's miserable and bitter. And I went on tour in New Zealand for 2 weeks with 5 other comedians, and they said, oh, no drive will be longer than 2 hours, and you'll fly most places. 2 weeks. We are in the van sometimes up to 7 hours
Anybody
a day.
I know?
No, they're all international comedians.
Oy.
And one was a manic depressive. One was a newly out of the closet gay guy.
Is that Jim?
One that hasn't happened yet. Well, sort of. One was a cutter.
They all sound like Jim, like all three of them.
No, Jim's not a cutter. This guy was.
And you're in a van. And
He did an hour-long show about self-harming. That was his comedy show, and and he was the coolest guy of all. Like I was in the van with.
Did he do it on stage?
It was fucking miserable. We all hated each other.
So unrelatable.
It was just the worst.
people.
I had panic attacks so bad that like one time I called my agent. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And I smoked some really fucked up pot, and I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is
That
really.
wasn't me. And every once in a while, you get like I have no. If somebody's funny, I have no issue. I'm not about to compete with anyone. There's no money involved. But it's when you get the ones that aren't funny, the people that just endlessly tag jokes, or to them it's a competition. Like when you're just hanging out with people, you can see it in certain comics' eyes, the ones that are not used to just being around and relaxing versus the ones that like always have to have a joke. And that's the worst. Because you're like, not everything's a green room.
The only one I enjoyed on that trip was the gay guy that was newly out of the closet.
You enjoyed him?
Yeah, because he was on Grindr, and I would, when he was sleeping, I would take his phone and get on Grindr and try to find dudes, and I would talk. You know how Grindr works?
No.
It's like,
why would I know how Grindr works?
You don't have any gay friends? Does anybody know about Grindr? Yeah, Grindr is like it's like gaydar. Like
oh, is it like in the area?
yeah, like they find.
It's like layers. You can.
Actually, we got to put Jason on Grindr.
No,
That's
no,
what- yes,
no,
yes,
no.
yes.
That's where
I
the
put
rape
my
is
foot
fine. That's where he
down.
draws the line.
I'm putting him.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
get-
do I? I'm not gay.
We're
I'm not
getting
into
the,
dudes.
We're getting the
and-
Grinder right now, and we're getting the app. And Jason, you're going on Grinder. Anyway, Farsad,
I'm gonna like get.
Farsad is joining it right now. You're a bear. They're gonna fucking love
Oh,
you.
you're gonna love being a bear.
Anyway, so what
That's
it,
just
what
wrong.
it is. It's like you're a gay dude, and you write in. You're like, hey, I'm looking to fuck. Who's around?
I got a friend that uses it.
and they show guys like in your area, and then you like click on them, and you can chat with them. And this dude would go to sleep, and then he'd wake up, and I'd be like, hey, you got 4 dates tomorrow. He's like, what? I'm like, you are gonna suck some serious dick. And
You're
he'd be like-
welcome.
he'd be like, what? I'm like, I just really, wow, did I have some intense chats with these guys, and they're gonna fuck the shit out of you.
They're prepped. They're ready for you.
So Jason, wait till you see what I got for you.
No thanks.
And they're all gonna be able to find you at the patch.
That's just wrong. You're not right, dude. Why don't we just go throw rocks at retarded children at the park together?
It's kind of what we do.
Shut up, Jesse. You fucking walking around here like you got lead feet, sliding this shit around, making all this noise.
You've never been really hard up for money and either blown some dude or thought about it.
You don't even have the right to speak to me, dude.
Oh, why is that?
Because you're late.
Because I'm late.
Jesse just ran a marathon.
I don't care. What you do on your own time's your business.
You run the LA Marathon?
I did run the marathon.
You saw it all?
Yeah, I'm really fucking sore.
Did you? How long did you train for that?
I did not like 2.5 months. Maybe.
You are
Why did
sore.
you run a marathon? I never understand why people do this.
I don't
Are you
know.
a
I did it when I
dad?
was 14, and I just wanted to make sure I could do it again.
Why?
Why? Because it's a challenge.
But so is
Hold on.
because-
That just gave me an idea. You got your choice, Jason.
you got to run a marathon.
A marathon or grinder?
While you get fucked in the ass. Tell me why you run the marathon. Like I'm trying to get insight to this.
It's for me. I like having some type of physical goal that I have to accomplish because then it actually keeps me motivated to work out and
Okay.
go for it.
All right.
Does that make some sense? No.
Yeah, no, it does. I hate running.
Oh,
That's
well.
all. So I can never relate, but I understand what you're saying.
How do you stay skinny? You're skinny.
I swim.
Oh, well,
And I
that's-
cry a lot. Like from the hours of like 11 to 2 every day.
Swimming's creepy though. When I swim for a long time, you're like in a pool and there's no one. It's
Wait,
weird.
it's creepy because you did a weird voice and said you're in a pool and there's no
Yeah,
one.
it's just creepy.
Why is it creepy? I was captain of the swim team in high school.
I was always
wasn't
afraid.
good.
See, that's how you were in the van, I think.
That's how I was in the van.
You're like, I'm the winner of Last Comic Standing.
and
Captain of the swim team.
But I wasn't the best one on the team. I was just the most popular. That's how you win Last Comic Standing. What's wrong with swimming? I put on a cap.
It's really good for you.
It's so good.
That's what Jackson does.
It's weird, but there's all those dead skin follicles in the pool.
That's what the
and
chlorine's
urine.
for.
Yeah,
Not swimming in a pond. Not swimming in a petri dish. It's
Where do
just
you swim? We want our listeners
I'm
to
not telling anyone that. But I will tell you that sometimes they do allow very old, hairy Russian men that don't wash off after they work out.
Definitely Hollywood. Somewhere in Hollywood.
YMCA.
It's not the YMCA.
Oh.
It's definitely in Hollywood. But it's a good work.
When I was a little kid, we went to a pool. It was the PA, the Pittsburgh Athletic Association. We went in to swim. All the little kids are fucking swimming in the pool. And all of a sudden, who comes in the room? Mr. Rogers.
Oh, really?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And everyone in this pool, all the adults, swam naked. And this is not
What?
a lie. Swear to
What
God,
kind of
back
pool?
then, it was the Pittsburgh Athletic
I say
Association.
back then, what, like 15 years ago?
This is like 30 years ago or something. And Mr. Rogers came in and said, all right, kids, out of the pool. And everyone's like having fun. He goes, nope, it's my swim time, out, and kicked all the kids out of the pool. And from that day forward, I thought Mr. Rogers was a cunt. Yeah,
He's a Vietnam vet.
I never fucking liked him. I don't care. They should have shot him in Vietnam.
Ooh. There it is. There's the example of the gay naked
That's
pool.
the Pittsburgh
Is that what your
Athletic
pool looked like?
Association, and men swam naked in there.
Men and women?
You know what? I'm
You're revealing some parts of your childhood.
I'm
to us,
starting
Eddie.
to think
This
that's
is
where
why
the
you're a comic.
molestation happened. Mr. Rogers fucked me. No, he didn't. He just touched me. No, I remember just being so pissed off at Mr. Rogers for fucking kicking all the kids out of the pool.
Well, that's annoying that he did that.
All right.
Sorry that happened to you.
Ooh, look at him.
You sure it was Mr. Rogers? He looks like a pretty nondescript white
He like
dude.
killed a lot of people in Vietnam, I'm pretty sure.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's kind of like a badass. So I
Are
guess
you sure?
Yeah. I'm as
Mr.
sure as you
Rogers
are that
went
camera was old.
He was like gunning down guys in like Vietnam, and then he went to I'm gonna put on a sweater.
Well, he's
and-
old. I mean, you
and
don't stay
Vans.
hard your whole life, right? Power hour. No, but you.
Sometimes when people snap, they go the other direction, man. They get
a
all
sweet
like happy and fruity and
Let's
like, la,
see.
la, la.
Type in Mr. Rogers Vietnam. I want to find out.
Type in Mr. Rogers body count.
Go to Snow.
There's a database.
I'm pretty sure it's all bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, Les. I find it
You don't
really
even know how
weird
to
that you're constantly conversing.
Mr. Rogers was a
Fine.
Marine sniper.
She needs it.
False.
No.
I'm
Wait
never
the whole
believing
thing.
anything you say again.
You're not even. No, now we're even.
No, that's a violent and criminal past.
Oh.
That's not about military service, dude.
A body count's a body count.
Well,
That's what
keep
my mom
looking.
always said.
But when you're killing for your country, it's not a crime.
Go
Unless
down.
your country
Define
loses
country.
the war.
Fred.
while serving in the military.
A large number of confirmed kills to his credit.
Wait. But this is all
He
false.
never served in the
This
military.
is false.
Oh, I want to believe.
Who said? Who were the Snopes on Snopes?
Yeah, I often wonder that too.
Yeah,
Like,
who's watching The Watchmen?
yeah.
Fox.
Yeah, I've often wondered, like,
I'm right.
a debunker, who's debunking the debunkers? This is not debunked. Let's get to the bottom of this.
There's more.
Maybe he was so fiction. It says was a sniper in
If
Vietnam.
he was like a
fiction.
special forces thing, it's not going to be.
Did
on
you hear
there.
this from your mom?
Nope.
Your mom and my mom should hang out. My mom thinks she still thinks Obama's not a citizen.
Oh.
She is convinced. She watched her fucking leader O'Reilly even say, "I give up. He's a citizen." And my mom's like, "He's got to
Your
him
mom's still
too."
carrying the torch.
Yeah, she's convinced that Obama's gotten to O'Reilly now.
There.
Mr. Rogers was not a Navy SEAL
Aw,
or a
I can't
Scout
read
Marine
too bad I
sniper.
can't read. I wouldn't have
This
pointed
is
it
a
out.
great urban legend of the 21st century, but it is no more than a legend.
So then it's not okay that he kicked out the naked people.
No, it's not okay. I don't give a fuck.
It said he was too old to enlist in the military
You've
when
got a
Vietnam
meat
started.
face.
And even if he did kill people in the Vietnam War, that was a bullshit war that he shouldn't have killed people in.
Yeah, it was a
It
Bank
all
of
started
America
with the Gulf
war.
of Tonkin. Yeah, and it ruined Jason's childhood.
Yeah.
Tell
Just
her
that?
Tell her how Vietnam
Were you
ruined
fighting in Vietnam?
No, my biological father is a Vietnam vet, and he's psycho.
How old are you?
39.
Okay.
Does he have a chance with you?
What? That's a ridiculous question.
All our female guests date him at one point.
That is not true.
They do. It's kind of like Stockholm syndrome. They fall for him.
You might as well just get it over with.
I can tell that you're a sweet and gentle soul, but I would never touch your wiener.
He hugs well.
Don't touch me.
Tell her about your chi. Tell her about your chi.
I don't want it. I don't want your chi near me.
He can massage you. He made a girl stop hating her father with a massage.
No, I
Because she was so
didn't.
busy hating him. You can only have so much.
It's like when you stub your toe, hit your hand.
It's something else
Yeah.
hurts. Speaking of, I just poked myself in the eye this morning, and it's the most painful
On
thing.
purpose?
Yeah. And it hurts so fucking bad, and there's nothing I can do. Like, it's your eye. You can't rub it. You can't do anything. And all day, all I keep doing is touching my eye like a crazy person.
Yeah, I think the eye's the most. I got punched in the eye once, like below the eye, like below your
Yeah.
eyebrow, and it punched straight in my eye, and it was like I couldn't sleep for 2 days. It hurt.
It hurt so much I almost threw up, which I know is not a great story because I didn't throw up, but it's really painful.
It ranked one notch below gonorrhea.
You let your gonorrhea get that bad?
Yeah, well, I was on a 24-hour airplane from England to Australia, and I couldn't stop. There wasn't a.
But how many 24 hours had you had it before
There,
that 24
there
hours?
wasn't a clinic on the plane that I could stop in and be like, "Hey, can you fix this?"
Right.
I had to land in Australia where they amputated.
Where they slap your penis
No, they just
to get rid of it.
No, they just shove a pill up the urethra.
Up the urethra, yeah.
No, they didn't do that. I didn't have gonorrhea. I had syphilis.
'Cause I used to work for Planned Parenthood, so I know that it wouldn't have hurt.
Really?
There was an acting troupe, a theater troupe called like Tact in Dallas where I grew up, and I was part of it. You audition and you would go to like
High schools?
like underprivileged high schools and areas. And
Wait,
do,
I didn't go
and
to an
do-
underprivileged high school, and they came to my school. I remember them.
And you would do like skits about like gangs or drugs or sex, and I never gave a fuck and learned my lines. And I was always paired with this black kid that went to my school, and I always felt bad because he always had to carry the lines, and I would just sit there and try to improv, which is not like a funny time. You should be doing that. And I was the worst actor in that troupe, and I'm sorry, Brian, that I was awful as your partner, as your interracial girlfriend for our sketches.
I just felt like I had to do the racist line because like Jim wasn't here. I had to be like, he didn't learn his lines either because he couldn't read them. And I was like, that's what Jim would have said. And I'm like, I miss Jim, not saying
sorry
racist
that-
stuff.
But that's how I know that your gonorrhea wasn't.
No, I had something once. I shoved my penis in a Poland Spring water bottle. Jason, they're here for you.
That's it. Get down. Just
Miss-
remind you
it's-
of your stepdad
it's-
in Nam.
It's Mr. Rogers.
Biological dad in Nam.
A helicopter just went by. No, I stuck my dick in a Poland Spring water bottle, just the tip, and I pissed in it. And did I ever tell this story?
Could you
on the
not
show?
get it out? Is that what happened?
No, I'll show you.
Nope.
I'm not going to do it with my cock right now. I'm going to show you what I like. It was a bottle like this, and like a 12 ounce.
I think we get what you mean when you say just the tip in a Poland Spring water.
Well, like
bottle.
yeah, because it wasn't a big mouth. It wasn't like a Gatorade bottle. It was a tiny little thing. So I held it while I was driving because I was stuck in traffic, and I pissed in like just in the top, and it got full the whole way. So I had to pinch it off, and then I poured the bottle out the window, and then I went for round 2, filled it up, poured it out, threw it out, drive to my gig, do my gig. I go to the bathroom, take a piss, and I don't know why, but the end of my cock blew up like a catfish. And it looked like the lips of a catfish, and I didn't know what to do. So I had to go to Vegas. Fly to Vegas, I go to a doctor in Vegas, and the doctor's like, you have, what did he tell me I had? He goes, you must have gonorrhea or something, one of those diseases.
There's your wiener.
Yeah, that's seriously, that's what it looked like. And he goes, you have something. I'm like, no, I didn't. And he's like, no, you got it. It's sexually transmitted disease. I go, no, I know I don't because I was wearing condoms and I don't. And he's like, no, you have it. I'm like, I swear to God, I know I don't fucking. I go, I stuck my dick in a Poland Spring water bottle. He's like, you know how often I hear that?
Oh my God.
And so he runs all the tests. He comes back. He's like, you don't have anything. I'm like, well, I hope I have something because my dick is doing something scary. And he's like, just give it a couple days. It'll be okay.
And did it hurt?
It fucking killed when I
So what was
pissed.
it?
He said I probably just damaged my urethra by like pinching.
You
my
always
Pinching
do
it.
some weird shit to your
Always
body,
damaging
man.
your urethra.
You get like funguses on you and like.
When did I get a fungus?
Did you have something growing on your back or something
Oh,
last
I got
year?
pityriasis rosea, which Jim has now.
Wait, is that
Psoriasis
contagious?
rosacea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicks get it all the time.
Why do I know that?
Did you get it?
No. Why am I?
The Christmas tree disease.
What do you? How,
I
how
just
do
know
you-
the
How does
name.
it happen? Like how?
They say
Oh,
they
it's
don't
on
know.
your
how-
arm.
Yeah. I went to the skin doctor,
What's that thing on your arm?
and she
It's
goes,
like dry skin.
oh, I've had it. She goes, it'll go away in a month. And I go, what is it? She goes, oh, nobody knows where it comes from. Then I Wikipedia, it says it comes from frat houses and gyms. And I'm like,
oh, you're
yeah,
over at the gym all the time.
Oh, no, it was the frat house. I was rolling around on the floor. But Jim thinks he has it now.
Comes from gyms like Jim Jeffries or gyms like gymnasium. Comes
Yeah.
from gyms.
Yeah, I got it from Jim and the frat house that I was in. Look up pityriasis rosea.
Rose.
Oh God.
Am I saying it
think
wrong?
it's
Here you go,
rosacea.
Far Side.
Yeah, like try to spell this. That was the worst. Oh, really? Is that it?
Bring up images.
Yeah, images.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not looking
No,
good.
but hold on a second. Let me see something.
Some of those look like they're bubbling.
Mine wasn't even close to that bad.
Whoa.
Mine was nothing like that.
No, I don't know what I was thinking.
Ah!
That's not the thing I was thinking.
Dude,
of.
it's like blistery.
It was just little. It felt like a little bit like the chicken pox.
Wait, do you want to hear something crazy about skin conditions? This summer, I looked down at my hands, both my hands, and they're both brown. Like it looked like I had a birthmark, like someone had spilled birthmark juice on my hands. And they were brown, and I had it all up my arm.
Were you fisting someone?
I was, yes, that's where the story's going. And I go to the doctor, and my boyfriend had it as well, which was very weird. And so we're like, we don't understand why our skin has turned a different color. Like it was very weird, like a Dalmatian. And the doctor was like,
You fell asleep with your hands out the window.
no.
Oh.
He was like, have you been near lemons recently. Have you used a lemon or a lime? And I'm like, no, like I'd never go outside. And then it clicks. I had made limeade and we went outside. I made like homemade limeade and the lime juice. It's called Mexican beer dermatitis.
This is what you and your boyfriend do.
I make him do it. He's very manly. This is what being a girlfriend does. We make him homemade lime. It's called Mexican beer dermatitis, and people get this when they go on vacation in Mexico and they squeeze a lime into a beer. The lime runs down. The vitamin C and the enzymes in lime juice or anything with vitamin C in it, the sun, even if you wash it off, if you don't wash it well, it still stays on your skin and it bakes into your skin and it turns your skin a different color. You
So
look
all
up
the
Mexican beer
Mexicans really-
dermatitis.
So,
It's just because of lime juice.
so what you're saying
No, it's not
is,
like that. That's not right.
Ernie,
No.
have you been covering yourself in lime juice?
But that's what it is. People go on vacation
Is
and
that
they
what
get
it
this,
is?
and that's why it drips
Ray,
down.
Do you cover yourself
That's
in
what
lime
happens
juice?
if you like just lay it out there and you didn't wash
Fucking
it off.
disgusting.
No, mine was just dark. I didn't burn, but it's a thing that people get, and I got it from making limeade and going outside.
Wow.
Your boyfriend deserves that for listening to you and going out and making limeade.
To be fair, he sat there.
I
while
wish
made
Jason wasn't here when you told this because I would cover him in lime juice next time it's sunny.
it. But you can even rinse it off. You have to wash it with soap, otherwise you're gonna get that. You're gonna get it.
That's not as bad as the colloidal
I'm
silver.
sorry, my dick didn't blow up like a catfish.
Colloidal silver is the worst thing in the world.
Colloidal silver, isn't that what you take to turn yourself blue?
Yeah, look, go to the colloidal silver guy. This is the scariest thing in the whole world. This is the worst. Colloidal silver. The guy from this guy
Five
was
people
taking
meet
colloidal
in
silver.
heaven.
He was only supposed to take like a little bit, but he took like the whole bottle all the time, like
This
every
was an
day.
epidemic at the beginning of
Yeah.
the 20th century.
Yeah.
People took this
Look at
and they
this.
turned blue.
Yeah, this dude is blue, and the fact that he runs around the earth and no one's going, "Oh, there's fucking aliens amongst us," like amazes me. Look at him. That like anybody can walk past him and not go, "Holy shit, aliens have invaded."
That would be a good hook for you, Jason. You should.
You should turn yourself
Will
blue.
you drink colloidal silver?
No.
Come on.
No.
It's not reversible. Beat you down.
Oh.
It was in like a lot of medicines, and people used to take it as like.
But
a
there's the
remedy.
one guy, the guy that looks like Papa Smurf, is like the main colloidal silver guy, and he might be the most disgusting man on the earth until you see the tree man from Indonesia.
Oh, that's bad.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know all this stuff.
I watched a documentary
I
on
used
him.
to have a day job. I've seen all this stuff.
Those are his hands.
Oh, that's an interesting birth defect.
It's the There he is. There he is. Blow that up. That is not a birth defect.
Awful.
That is that's warts that are growing on his body that calcify. But here's the best. I watched the whole documentary on this guy.
Isn't it like the tree is becoming a tree or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. He could have had them removed. They found a doctor from the University of Maryland that they were going to fly to Indonesia. Like he met with him once and he was going to take this all off of him. And he found a way. But the guy's in a freak show and he makes a lot of money traveling around in the freak show. And he decided
How
to
does he spend it?
You should see him smoke with those. He decided to forego the treatment to have them taken off because he doesn't know how he'd make a living then.
I don't know. Get a normal job at a Verizon store.
I can think
There's
anything.
any other people do it. Ugh.
Anything. Oh, how could you eat a banana?
How could you eat?
Email that to Jim. There's a picture of the tree man. There's a picture of the tree man eating a banana. Jim has a fear of bananas.
Oh,
That's
weird.
Farside, you have to email that to Jim. No, I don't want to get killed. It's not Devlin. Oh. Farside just kicked Duke in the face.
I love you, Andrew.
Dog doesn't care.
Just send that picture to Jim or we all will.
I'm gonna send it under your email address.
Okay, that's fine. That's awful. Your dog died.
Oh,
Yeah. And we're feeding it bananas and tree.
I'm not afraid of bananas, so that's okay.
Yeah, Jim, to be honest, I don't believe Jim is afraid of bananas.
I do.
I think he's
No,
made
it's
it up.
not afraid. He hates them.
But he's made it up and he's made it worse.
No,
the more
no,
he
no.
talks about it, yeah.
Like I was here with him alone, and I was just watching him. Like he walked in, like he didn't do this for anybody's entertainment or anything like that. I saw him go into the fucking kitchen and he blanched, and then he
I get it. Thank you.
and then he took a towel like, with this look of disgust on his face and covered the bananas so you didn't have to see them.
Huh.
It's legit. He doesn't like them.
I think he does it to make himself more interesting. Trauma? You can really be afraid of bananas? Lalit is a professional therapist.
God, Jesse, why don't you yell at people through a
Probably
microphone?
best that she's here.
She was a professional therapist, but she quit it
I
to
still
pursue
am,
acting.
But yes, yeah, exactly.
Because it's a lot more profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easier path
Yeah.
to success.
You meet more crazy people as an actor.
Yeah. Well.
So wait, so could he really truly be afraid of bananas?
Yeah. PTSD.
He has post-traumatic stress disorder from bananas.
Yes, he was.
Was he raped
molested
with
or something with the bananas? Isn't he?
I don't know about that.
That's how I imagine it.
Somebody fucked Jim.
No,
with a banana.
Like we talked about here, he hated bananas when he was a little kid, and
His brothers would taunt him with the
force him to eat
bananas.
them.
Well, that's
in
They
his
would-
mouth.
Answer.
That's
They would
trauma.
force him to eat them, and it traumatized him.
Yeah.
So he
So
hates
therefore,
bananas.
now he has anxiety and panic attacks when he sees bananas. He can desensitize
It's called a
himself
trigger,
from it.
Eddie. It's called a trigger.
And what are your triggers? Fuck face.
Bad teeth.
not raping. Oh no.
Oh wow,
That was good, Jason.
wow.
Have you been holding on to that one for a while?
No, it just slipped out. Actually,
Wow. Wow.
I took a painkiller tonight.
Somebody's not getting food this week. You're not being fed.
It's all right. The MS guy feeds me.
Just
Not,
drop
not
stuff
once
on
we
the floor.
not once we wheel him away.
His fucking hover thing goes like 20 miles an hour, dude. You're not gonna catch him. He can go where you can't go with a vehicle.
You can go to the Grand Canyon
He's like a superhero.
in one of those things.
Did you just say your MS guy's like a superhero?
He is. He can do anything he wants in public. No one's gonna say shit. He can shit himself,
Oh, yeah.
piss
He was telling
himself,
me stories about
be a
that.
dick.
He's
Hang
truly-
out,
he's
hang out
truly
with
free.
Jason Hour.
Yeah.
He's an artist.
All right. So what are your triggers though?
Seeing stuff. I don't know. Like I saw like two dudes beating up a guy once, and
Is that when you yelled the N word?
no, there's a little kid.
Do you remember when we were out there and you were
Wait,
yelling
a
the
trigger
N-word?
isn't what turns you on, by the way.
No. Like the little kid. This dude was being jumped by two guys, and there's a little kid with him, and I fucking freaked and like just ran and jumped off my porch and like attacked one of the guys, and the other guy ran away.
So you were just looking for a reason to let out your aggression.
No,
and beat
when I
someone.
saw that little kid, like I started like I was having a panic attack because I couldn't find my keys, and I started flipping out. So I just ran and jumped off the porch. I broke a fucking bone in my foot doing it, and like went after the dude with the SS tattoos on his neck and knocked
that
him
mean?
out.
I like you've just written this in such a like. It was screenplay format. You made the enemy worse. He
This dude had. That's
Nazi
why.
tattoos.
That's why I went after
Was it a
him.
black dude?
No, he was a. No, he was like a. He was out there at the pagoda for a while.
Eliza, what are your fears?
He
What
had
do you do?
Nazi
Not
Any
the guy
triggers?
you beat up.
Living
the guy
it
that
right
was
now.
getting beat up.
No, he was like a little European guy. What's up? I'm sorry, Eliza. I mashed up what you were saying. What's up?
Haven't you had a wonderful time here?
I did have a good time.
Can you please, if I ask one thing, please, I'll never ask you for anything.
No, I
in
think
life.
I've done enough.
Please just get Jason on that dating show, please.
Absolutely not. It was ridiculous. Gotta have standards somewhere.
Come on, think how much fun you can make.
Okay,
it on.
I promise you
No.
that I'll get him on the show.
Really?
Sure.
You're lying.
I am a liar. what if I say I will or won't? It's not gonna affect
Why
the
would you-
outcome of the
Eliza,
show.
do they ever reverse? I just seen in a couple episodes.
Yep.
Usually the guys
Yeah.
are the ones, and then the girls come in and they have to choose girls. So do they ever reverse where it's two chicks
Yeah.
and then guys? Okay,
All the
so
time.
maybe he could be
Yeah,
one
you
of
could,
the
like,
guys that can be eliminated.
Maybe they, let
because
them
he will be
choose.
eliminated.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Send in your
So
measurements,
believable.
your blood type, and a urine sample. And
He likes black dudes. You can work
Send
that
in
in.
that you
Sperm
like
sample?
black guys.
No,
I don't-
he hooked up with a tranny recently, and he didn't know it was a tranny, and then he came on the show the first thing and
Yeah,
told
but no,
everybody.
save it for the
It's called
application.
damage control.
Save this all for the online application. Don't waste it on me. Make sure you put it all in writing. Bullet
What
Aren't
if,
you the host?
What if though? No,
but
no.
I don't
listen,
cast it.
Listen, hypothetically, and this is the truth.
Wait, is this about rape?
No, it's not about rape. We can clean him up. We'll put him in very nice clothes. We'll make him shave. We'll put new hair color in. We'll make him look good. He can talk a good game.
The hair color that we spoke of earlier.
yeah.
The wholesale free international businessman hair color.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, you
We'll
go-
fix him up. We're gonna make him look like who does he look like when he looks good? Who do
Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe. Looks like Russell Crowe.
Okay.
And he can actually act like he has a job and money and stuff for a little bit.
What was
Would
that
he
movie
get
Russell
paid?
Crowe did? Yes.
He would
To be on it.
How much would he get paid?
I cannot
Can't reveal
discuss that.
Okay.
Until
But-
you're on it. But what was that movie? Inceptor? What was the one about the ship that no one saw?
Titanic.
Russell Crowe did. No. One.
Look at him. That's
he was
what
like
he
the
looks like.
admiral of a ship, and no one saw the movie.
That's what Jason looks
Okay,
like.
I can see that.
Master and Commander.
Master and
I liked
Commander.
it. It's
Okay,
good.
find a picture
Oh,
of
Inceptor was the name of the ship on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Find a picture of Jason cleaned up.
That's right there. That's what.
No, that's
Beautiful
Russell Crowe.
Mind.
That's Russell Crowe.
Oh, they look so alike.
Beautiful
ladies.
Mind is kind of like Jason.
Especially the end part when he goes nuts with all the papers.
Oh, I do want to read that. The
We'll get you
guy
on the
that
show.
I hate women. Can you blow that up? Let me read that email while you look for Jason.
I'm so glad I stayed.
Women are cunts.
Yeah,
the
this is
title.
it. This is one of our emails that I had to read from Cameron Chappelle. Hi, Farsider Eddie. Just thought you should know my British opinion on women.
Oh, the Brits hate women.
They are massive cunts in so many ways. I don't know where to begin, but here goes anyway.
It's like one big fucking sentence.
Yeah.
No periods.
Did
First-
you write this, Farside? No. Okay.
This is one of our listeners. First, all they do is bitch and moan about everything, even if there's nothing wrong. And then it becomes our fault for no fucking reason. He capitalized no fucking.
You should read it in a British accent.
And here is just some shit what fucks me off. They're emotionally imbalanced. Will fucking cry over something as small as a broken nail or wow, whoop-de fucking do. Get over it, you pathetic excuse for shag. They will do anything to make a guy happy. You know what else thinks like that dog except Duke, as he just wants to die.
His thoughts are just kind of.
And another thing, cock teasing is not cool, Lilith.
Yes, it is.
It's a fucking piss take. Don't fuck with a guy like that. He has enough to deal with. It's called all of your fucking problems. He doesn't need someone getting them
talk to them.
excited and like, oh yeah, I'm getting laid. And then bam, nothing. Fuck off with that shit. I could go on. But fuck, this could go on for a good while. So I'll leave it then. Yours, Cameron from England. P.S. Love the show and the Moncast. Keep up the good work. And one last thing. How tight does your girlfriend have your lead, Eddie? Because by the sounds of it, you have keeled over and just taken it where
is your fight, man?
where's your fight, man? Yeah. So thanks, Cameron, for that enlightening view on women. We're all going to take that into effect. And I think you made some good points. I think
He could go on.
I think you should go on whatsyourprice.com.
Yeah, I think you might be stereotyping just a little. But for the most part, you're dead on. I agree with you on every bit of it except for the
He just sounds like he's heartbroken and someone just like didn't sleep with him or just broke up with him.
I think he sounds really
He sounds like a
intelligent.
woman,
sounds drunk.
actually. He's
Yeah.
complaining a lot. He sounds like a bitchy woman.
It was probably written by a woman. It was probably the one that Jason tried to fuck.
Also, I have a huge penis. In case you're wondering, I am a guy.
Here is from Jason. Oh, from Sean Williams. This is about Jason. Matt Devlin is the greatest / worst thing to happen to Talking Shit. Why is Jason so scared of getting stabbed? It's not like he's got anything to look forward to in life. If Jason died, Duke will never have to wear a cone ever again because his new owner would actually give him a bath and feed him, not torture him like Jason does now. It's funny how Jason says famous people are boring, so he's not going to have them on the show, then says Jim will be the first guest. Hello, Jason. Jim is famous, fucking retard.
He's not that famous.
Well said.
Who's more famous, Iliza or Jim?
I don't know.
I don't think he knows who I am.
Do you know who
Still.
Iliza is?
Yeah, I don't think
She looks vaguely familiar.
it's fine.
But you say famous people are
Well,
boring.
Jim is my friend. That's why I do it, not because he's famous.
Here's one from a fan. Sean Cochran. Can someone do something to sabotage Jason's job and living prospects? We don't have to do that.
He does it to himself.
I know he'll eventually fuck it all up himself, but I don't want to wait that long. Allow me to explain. I'm usually fairly positive about Jason. I've always viewed him as sort of a bastardized version of Lenny from Of Mice and Men. But now that he's found some work and a place to live, he's gotten more lippy than a $5 horse pussy on payday. Any functional level of self-esteem makes that dude intolerably annoying. Since he stumbled upon a moderate amount of success recently, he's grown a black tranny-sized set of balls, and he's acting like an indignant cunt. And I don't say cunt in the trying to sound cool, casual, foreign way. I wholeheartedly mean it in an overtly offensive American sense of the word. He nearly derailed the show more than once due to his newly discovered delusion of confidence, and it shouldn't be allowed to happen again. The next time he gets his chemicals up, at the mere mention of Matt Devlin's name, use a big syringe full of Drano to bring them back down again and remind him he's better at jerking off a dog than he is himself.
Wow.
Thanks for the great show,
Fully
Sean.
loaded. Well
Why
written.
the fuck are you clapping?
That was well written.
Yeah.
Seriously.
After what we read,
After what we've gone through.
after women are cunts.
Get the fuck away from me. Sean, go fuck yourself.
I have to go.
You're making
you.
Eliza nervous. Wow.
I don't care.
That's fine.
Wow. All right.
Uh-oh.
I think we're going to end
he's
the show on
aggressive now.
that. You just
Don't look at me
I'm always aggressive.
in general, but don't look at me like that. I'll fuck you up.
She will. She
I'm
knows.
not afraid of anyone.
She knows Krav Maga.
I'm level 4.
I didn't know she was Jewish.
What is going
Oh,
on?
Oh, the boobs for our
You know what I
website.
like? One of the fans, Jim asked the fans to write.
Wait, does it look like her rib cage is like really small because of the shadows?
She probably photoshopped it.
It looks like the
One of
left
our fans
boob
sent in a
looks
picture of her
photoshopped.
boobs, and she wrote on it "Heart Jim," but it looks like someone slapped her, where it's written "Love Jim."
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah. So maybe Jim was there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
nipples.
Jason.
Those look
Some-
like calendars.
Those look like prosthetic nipples.
Lily, third time you said something funny.
Oh, I feel bad.
I'm always on number 3.
Some girl sent in her boobs and wrote Jason above it, and Devlin's behind her. and then the nipples are what? Far side.
Ew. That's not right.
Some guy pulled out his nutsack and wrote "fuck you, Jason" on his nutsack.
Oh my god.
His balls are so small he couldn't even write out the word "you." Fuck you, whoever you are.
They're also covering his whole dick.
Are there any more? No. That's it. That's all we got.
It's a shame.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. The guy that wrote "fuck you, Jason." Do you know who that is?
Evan.
That's the dude with the guns.
That's great.
There's a guy who.
Be sure that you tell him it was Matt.
This all
Devlin that was
started because
insulting him.
Jim asked for guys to show manginas, and but not just a picture of a mangina. He wanted a picture of, like, it had to say our names on him somewhere, like Jim
Yeah.
and Eddie, and the name of the show. And some guy there's a picture of him in a hallway standing there with two like
3 guns.
assault rifles, completely naked, showing his face and everything. With a mangina, and across his chest in like blood red it says "fuck you, Jason."
That's amazing. That's art. That's great.
There it is. Look at the guns.
Going for the close-up, Eliza.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, look at him. He's
That's
like,
like it puts the lotion in the basket terrifying.
yeah, it's like Henry Rollins pissed off.
He's not an unattractive man. He's just got like an ugly vagina. Oh my goodness.
I think that's him.
That guy's
See
a
if that's
serial-
Evan.
That guy was on lockup for sure.
Somebody wrote, "Holy shit, Jason's gonna die."
That's great.
All right. So if you have any interesting photos to send in like that, please do. We are gonna have a new live show coming up. We don't know when. Next episode, we will tell you when the next live show is. And I want to thank Liza for being on the show.
Yay, thank you.
Lilith likes when another woman's here.
You're welcome.
Devlin, thank you for coming by again and being so stoned on this episode.
My pleasure.
Great help.
Thank you for not killing Jason. You missed the last one, Jesse. Fucking awesome. If you haven't heard the last episode, go back and listen to it. Jason almost shit his pants, and Devlin scared him. But you guys, thanks for listening. Check out our websites, all of them. Liza, do you have anything coming up you want to plug again?
You can come see me in La Jolla at the Comedy Store this weekend, or you can follow me on Twitter and or go to my website, and I got all my dates on there. And then
The
you can watch
show-
Excused every night.
And it's Eliza.com.
ILIZA.com, at Eliza on Twitter, and then Excused is check your local listings.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Jason, thank you for not coming.
You couldn't if you tried. We only had, just a callback to the beginning of our friendship.
We had a jerk off contest, and he came in last.
What kind of a phone is that? Is that a Palm? Like touch? Is that a Trio?
No, it's an LG.
Metro PCS.
It's a Boost Mobile. Are you? Do you have a minute set or can you unlimited minutes?
I could do well. It's $50 a month for unlimited minutes.
But he can't afford that.
So I do the 30, and I'm only like, but like for $30 a month, I go 29 days, and I like that's like so I'm like one day, $20 less. You know, I'm paid like so like over the course of a year, that's like what another fucking like just like
Can you
12 days. You know what?
can you call 911 on that day?
Yeah, you can always call 911.
Okay, just want to make sure because you're gonna need it.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks to all the Mongs for being here, and keep listening to the Mongcast. And that's it. Go to our website, JimandEddieTalkShit.com. We'll see you next time.